Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. I hope you are having a nice day. I hope you are having a very good day. So guys, I'm not at the farm today, but I'm going to make this video still because at the end of the day, you guys, my subscribers, are the most important thing. So whether I'm at the farm or I'm at home, I have to make sure I produce content to continue to educate and inspire you all. So guys, on today's video, I'm talking about why you will never succeed as a pig farmer and why most pig farms fail. I'm not saying that you will fail. I'm not saying that you are going to fail. I'm not saying your farm will fail. But like these are the things that will make your farm to fail if you don't know them and if you don't, try to do the right things. So why will your pig farm fail? Someone will ask me, why will my pig farm fail? Yeah, that's what this video is all about, to tell you why your pig farm will fail. So guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, subscribe. At least if you have been watching my videos without subscribing, subscribe now. Subscribe, waiting, subscribe. So guys, I highlighted like 6 reasons why your pig farm will fail. 6 reasons why you will never succeed as a pig farmer. So that's what I'm going to talk about on this video. So the first point on my list is you manage your farm poorly. I've been to some farms that within me as a pig farmer, as an experienced pig farmer, I'm like, this farm will have problem. But I won't say it to them. So it will not be as if I'm trying to wish them bad luck. But you know how Nigerian mentality is. You might try to advise somebody and they'll take it the wrong way, that you're wishing them bad. So I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, man, this farm is going to be in ruins. Very soon. Because I see that they are managing it very poorly. There was a time someone called me to come and set up his farm for him. I went there. I saw, because there was another guy also doing farming near him. But according to him, he did not like the style of the guy, like that. He wanted my own style. So I went over there, saw the land. We worked out something. We built the pens. That was in Owerri. Yeah, it should be Owerri. Yeah, Owerri. So that was in Owerri. So, but there was another guy that was doing also pig farming near his own. So I went to see the farm because I'm that kind of guy who always wants to learn. So I'm like, if I see someone that is doing the same thing I'm doing, I'll go there to learn because I want to always know what is in everybody's head. I'll combine it all and put it in my own head. So that's how my life is. So I went there. What I saw, within me, I was like, this guy is making a whole lot of mistakes on his farm. But I won't say it out loud. I'm just like, okay, this one is good. Yeah, it's good. That's how I am. If I will tell you like something, it's very hard. Unless you tell me that I should be real with you. That's when I'll be honest with you. I will say it to you without fear or favor. But if you don't tell me to be real or honest to you, I'll just tell you what you want to hear, and we'll go our separate ways. So one reason why most farms will fail, and one reason why you never succeed as a big farmer, is you manage your farm poorly. Now, what do I mean by you manage your farm poorly? Because I can just easily say you manage your farm poorly and move to the next point. No, I have to stop here and explain so that you not make those mistakes. Now, when I mean management of a pig farm falls into 3 things. Falls under 3 things. 1, hygiene. How neat you try to keep your farm. That's it. The second one is your medication, because pigs get sick. If you don't medicate your pigs on time, it will become severe, and before you know it, your pigs won't even gain weight. They'll eat, and what they are eating will not even show on their body, and you cannot feed them, wasting your feed, and this feed will not add anything to their body. They'll just eat it and excrete it out, excrete it out. Now the next thing is feeding. Most farmers make these 3 mistakes. They keep their pig farm unhygienic, dirty. They don't even like medicating their pigs. They're like, I'm saving cost of medication. What are you saving cost of when your pigs will die, when they will not even grow well? So why is saving cost? This is a business. You have to give it what you want to get out from it. You don't feed your pigs well. You're like, I want to save cost of feeding. What are you saving cost of feeding for when your pigs will not grow well? It's not when they grow well that you said I make money. Yeah, you have to put in that one there, feed them so that they can grow very well, and you set them off and make your money. And you're trying to save cost. That cost will affect your farm. It will make your farm to be ruined. I won't tell you except here on my video. That's when I'll tell you. But But if you I'm like, I'm a very calm guy in real life. If I'll talk, unless I have something to to interact with you. So that's it. So the next point is you never go to your farm, or you go once in a while. Like whenever you desire to go, you go. No, how? Your workers will deal with you. Your workers, you see these workers, they will deal with you. I've had first-hand experience with workers for almost like 4 years now. Different, because I've had experience with different businesses. So if you don't go to your business, your workers will ruin your business for you. Because first of all, they're not the owners of your business. No, they're not the owners. So even if it crashes today, it's not their concern. They will look for job elsewhere. And it is easier to get job than to start a business. So you starting a business again after your firm has failed is harder. But then getting that job after you have sacked them, since you cannot pay the salary, and since the company has closed, they'll go to another place and get job. It is easier for them. So, and most of those guys who work for you, most of them don't even have much ambition in life. So they just go to another place and work. It's not their business. But you that want to reach this point, you'll be devastated, because you know where you want to be, and now you have experienced this crash. So one thing I always tell people who care to listen is farming is not just about passion. Farming is not even about having animals. And you'll be like, have a farm. No. It's not about having a farm. You have to take it as a business, and you don't invest and leave your billions of naira, because even somebody who has 5 pigs, within a year, it's possible that you put up to 1 million. Okay, somebody who has 10 pigs and is feed them very well, it's possible that you in 1 year you would have put up to 1 million or 1 point something million. The least, in terms of house construction, feeding, medication, and the rest, you must have put up to 1 million. So, me personally, maybe it's because I'm a very, very, very frugal person, because I hardly play with money. I cannot play with money. Or maybe because I'm an Igbo man who doesn't like playing with money. I don't know. But I can't even play with my 10 kobo, talk less of 1 million naira. So I can't even leave my 10 kobo in somebody's hand and be comfortable. I won't sleep at night very well. So I have to always go to my farm anytime I have chance, because that is my millions. And I can't leave it in the hands of some workers who, of course, they have their own personal interests. Yeah? So you have to make sure that you always go to your farm, or you stand a chance of losing everything. Now the next point on my list is that you are an abroad investor. Let's say that you're in UK, let's say that you're Nigerian, but you stay in the UK, you stay in the in the Caribbean, you stay here and there, but you want to invest in pig farming in Nigeria. Most people that usually call me that they want to start their own pig farm, at least I would say like 55% are people who are abroad, who are based abroad, outside country. And they always complain. That they started their pig farm some time ago. It failed. Now they saw my video and they felt inspired to start again. And they're like asking me, what do they have to do right this time? I'm like, it's simple. If you're not there on ground, people will mismanage your business. Okay, imagine you are in the same area, but you don't usually go to your farm. Yeah, they will still mismanage your business. Then imagine you are outside country. Even the people who are working at your farm will know that you're not coming back in the next 6 months, so they can do everything they like. They will take over your farm and do as they like. So my advice to those abroad is, assuming I was running an investment program, I would have said bring your money, because at the end of the day, we are all businessmen. We want to make profit. Profit is the most important thing. And for me, one thing I've always inculcated in my lifetime, and everything I do is the act of honesty. To make sure that if you give me 10 kobo, I give you back 10 kobo plus something, because you did not give me your money to save for me. You gave it to me to invest and to produce more. Assuming I was running an investment program, which I'm not running from now. I would have said, all of you that are calling me, bring your money. I'll create a unit for you. Maybe I'll build some pen for you people, because since I have land, I'll build 1 unit for this person. Let me say your name is Emeka. I'll build a unit for you. Put your piece there. I'll build another for Henry. Put your piece there. Once they grow, I set them off. We share the money. But for now, I'm not running that kind of investment program. So my advice to you all would be, if you can find somebody who you can trust to run your business. Because if you can't trust somebody, or if you know that somebody will not run your business to the extent you want it, then that business will surely fail. And at the end of the day, what I usually tell people is that You can't tell somebody to do something for you when you're abroad and you don't appeal to that person's self-interest. Because the person, if you say that you pay this person salary, the person is like, oh, what is salary? Salary you pay the person might not even be more than 100k or 100,000 naira every month. The person will be like, what's 100k? What's 30k? What's 40k? What's 50k? And the person will do as they like. In fact, they will start selling your pics for themselves since you're abroad. And they are sure that you will not come back in the next few months or few years. So they will mismanage your business and turn the business upside down for you. So what I would say that to do is, if you are abroad, find somebody you can trust. I'm not saying your brother, I'm not saying your sister, even your friend, anybody you can trust. Appeal to their self-interest, because if I see that I have something to gain, I'll do this thing to the very best of my capability, so that I will also gain, since my self-interest has been appealed to. Now, how do we appeal their interest? I'm telling you people, because once about me that I usually tell people what I would do or what I usually do if I'm in that same situation. What I would do if I was abroad, that I'll find someone I trust. That if I have someone I trust to, I'll tell the person, see, you're my guy, you're my friend. I want us to do this business to the best of our capability. You want money, I want money. It's not to happen now. You have the time, you're in the country, I'm not in the country. How about I send you money for you to go and learn how to do pig farming? Once you learn it, I'll send you money to construct the pig farms. Then I'll send you money to buy the pigs. I'll send you money to feed the pigs. Now everything we sell, you get 30%, I'll get 70%. Or you get, in fact, my best rule of sharing money is 70-30. I'll be honest with you. I won't say 80-20, because even if you give me 20%, I won't agree. The least I can go for, if I'm that kind of person, is 70-30. You take 30%, I take 70%. So I'm the one bringing the money, and the one bringing your time into the business. So that's it. So you appeal to people's self-interest, because if you pay the person salary, the person will take the salary as normal thing. I can go anywhere and take salary, but how many people give people partnership in business? That's what matters most. If you tell me that kind of thing, I'll agree. Even if it's 30%, I'll agree. But people don't do it. So that's what I would advise my abroad people to do. Appeal to people's self-interest, because everybody self-interest rules them. If I see that I will gain from this thing, I will help you to gain it, because I know that if you can, I gain. But if you tell me to work for you, I'll be like, even if I make 1 million for you, if I make 2 million for you, even if I make 5 million for you, you still pay me that my salary. But no, if you say we share 30%, 50%, that means 70%. That means if we make 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, as money is growing, my own share of the money is also growing. But salary is stagnant. Why partnership grows as business grows? So that's what people should do. I'm not evil, but if I was in that case, that was exactly what I would do. So the next thing now is, you don't know anything about pig farming. You start to want to start a pig farm, but you don't know anything about pig farming. You leave everything to your workers. It's not work. So always make sure that you know more of the pig farming than your workers, because it will be easier for you to work as the manager, work as the owner of the farm, when you understand the business more than those people around you. You get what I'm saying? Now the next reason why your pig farms, or most pig farms, will fail is because you allow your workers to run things. There are some farmers who are farmers by mouth. They won't come to their farm even in 1 month, even in 2 months. And they allow their workers to take over things. Your workers will run your farm into ruins. And immediately the farm is ruined, they will go elsewhere and look for a job. Me personally, most people that work for me are people who are older than me, but I'm always strict. Like, I'm a very nice guy. But when it comes to my business, I don't play with my business. I don't play with my money. I don't play with my investment, because I suffer to get that money to invest. So you're not going to come here and ruin it for me. So I'm always hard on them. But when it's not, well, like when it's time to be nice to them, I am always nice to them. In as much as they are far older than me, but they have to do what I tell them to do and how I tell them to do it, because any small mismanagement can ruin my farm, can ruin my investment, can ruin my money. So that's what most people should inculcate into their attitude. You have to be a very, very good businessman. You have to be a very, very good manager and a very, very good leader to succeed at livestock farming. So that's it on today's video, guys. If you have any question to ask me, I'm always available. Ask me any question you want to ask me. No matter how foolish, no matter how stupid your question is, ask me in the comment section. I will comment. I will answer you. And no matter how foolish your question is, I will always answer you. I will answer you. So what I want you people to do for me now is 3 things. I call it CLS. Number 1 is comment your question, like this video, and subscribe. And subscribe, guys. So thank you for watching, and thank you, guys.